Hey guys, just thought I'd share my thoughts on UFC Fight Night Alexander Gustafsson versus Anthony Smith that happened last weekend in Stockholm, Sweden, which is where Alexander Gustafsson is from. Now, Alexander Gustafsson has fought in front of his home crowd before. He has been beaten and he's also won as well. So it's nothing new to him. However, I do feel like it would add a little bit of pressure fighting in front of your home crowd. Obviously, they're going to be expecting you to win, wanting you to win. So you kind of feel like you don't want to let anyone down. When this matchup got announced, I've been very excited about it. Anthony Smith versus Gustafsson. In my opinion, these are the top guys in the division. It's really good to see the top guys fighting each other. Kind of getting a wee bit annoyed at that in boxing just now, where I've seen the top guys not fighting each other, avoiding each other. And of course, we've seen what happened at the weekend with Anthony Joshua. So I think it's good to have these fights. It's definitely essential to find out who is the best. Obviously, we've got John Jones, who is the title holder in that division just now, who some consider the best ever to do it. Alexander Gustafsson has fought John Jones twice. The first fight went to decision. The second fight, John Jones stopped Gustafsson. Of course, Anthony Smith has also fought John Jones more recently, and went the distance. John Jones definitely won in that fight. Anthony Smith definitely shown his character and showed how tough he was. Definitely Lionheart for a reason. So in terms of this fight, I thought it was a great fight to watch. It got me really, really excited when it was announced, and to watch it live in Sweden as well, absolutely amazing. So really, really good fight right up until the fourth round. Gustafsson displaying a lot of great boxing, showing amazing footwork, and really landing that jab, especially in the first and second round. That was really, really interesting to see how that was going. His movement kind of seemed to throw Anthony Smith off a wee bit, but I feel like as the fight went on, Smith got more comfortable and sort of sunk into the fight a bit more, which was really great. And I feel like he did mention something about that during his post-fight interview. To be fair, I think right up until the fourth round, it was I didn't really know who was going to win this fight. I still thought it could have went either way, right up until Gustafsson went for that takedown, and then everything just went wrong. So he went for the takedown, completely lost position. Anthony Smith is a legitimate black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Quickly got to the back, got the hooks in, and ended the fight in a rear naked choke. When he did it, you could hear it just went silent in Stockholm. Obviously, it was a very big surprise to the people there. It was very weird. It's very weird when that happens. Sometimes you get that in Brazil as well, where the crowd will just go completely silent if their fighter loses. And of course, during the post-fight interview in the octagon, Alexander decided to take his gloves off and retire, leaving the gloves in the ring. So it's obviously a decision he's put a lot of thought into. I think he's definitely had an amazing career. He's fought John Jones twice. He's fought Daniel Cormier. He's fought all the best guys in the division for so long. He's done everything with asked of him. It's just a shame that he's not been able to get the belt. But these things happen, and that is the sport. Now, I'd like to speak to you guys a little bit about Anthony Lionheart Smith. Now, I can't seem to be getting enough of this guy. I think he's really great fighter, really tough, really like his style, really like his mentality, and I feel like in his interviews he really sells himself really well. Seems really genuine in his interviews. Always gives an honest answer to the best of his ability. You can sort of see sometimes when he gets asked the question, it's almost like he asks himself the same question and then answers himself, but live in the interview, which is really interesting. He's very honest, and I feel like sometimes he beats himself up a little bit too much, but I think we all do in our own ways. He's definitely one of the best fighters in that division, and I've got no doubt that he probably will be a champion at some point during his career. He seems determined to do it, and I believe if he just puts that energy towards it, he definitely will achieve that goal. Anthony Smith actually broke his hand during that fight, and he went back to his corner and let them know, and he just said, we're going to be throwing a lot of elbows in. So he's definitely Lionheart for a reason. He's not going to give up over a broken hand or broken whatever. He's just going to keep going. You can see that, and it's in his mentality. You can see in the lead up to the fights, in his interviews, you can tell he's got that presence about him. He's not there to give up. He's there to be the champion, and he'll do anything he can to get that. I mean, the guy went 5 rounds with John Jones, which says it all. And that's my thoughts on Alexander Gustafsson versus Anthony Smith. I'd be interested to see who you hardcores think Anthony Smith should fight next. So if you want to leave a little comment in the comment section below, that would be great, and I'll get back to you, and I'll enjoy interacting with the comments. Thank you very much for the support, and all the best, hardcores.